So when I started this vlog journey, I really started off as a personal project when I was in a space where I felt like I wasn't in control of how things were moving. I was dependent on too many people and things to move around. And it was like, wow, it's not, I need to be in control of something as things are moving around me and um, lining up. So out of that sense of desperation, I started this vlog. And as you see here, this was the first one. I was heading to Whole Foods, and it's let's take a ride on the bus. And I didn't know how this is all going to go. Like so, each one, as you see, like I didn't know that these were going to be episodes. And if you watch, you see me struggling with like, what is this? It's almost like a caterpillar that's in the cocoon looking to come out. I didn't know what was going to come out of this. I just knew that I wanted to have a sense of control of something that I could do every single day, um, and be disciplined about it. That's what I was really looking for. I was looking for that practice. And I didn't have those words for it at the time, but it's funny. Like when I look at this person in April, about 3 months ago, 120 days ago, I am totally a different person. I am a different person than I was. Yeah, I uploaded this. I think April 20th was my first one, and how I have transformed over the last 120 days, like so many milestones that I hit that I would not have hit if I did not have this sense of accountability. And even deeper, I know we talk about personal brand or personal development. This helped me shift my identity, which is really hard to do because on a surface level, with personal development, there's a lot of books and stuff out there. Um, you change your mind, but you don't really change your identity, so you don't get the outcomes that you're looking for. And in 100 in about 100 to 120 days, I've been able to transform my identity. And that was the mantra that I started off with. Like that's what TRMYN actually means: transform reality, master your now. And that's what this allowed me, this vlog, this daily documentation of my life, allowed me to master my now, which is something that I struggled with because I'm a future thinker. I'm a future oriented thinker, and I don't spend too much time in the past. But I would struggle with the now. And that's where all the action is. That's where all life is now. That's all you really have is now. And what this experience has allowed me to do is really master my now, which is the promise of what I promised myself, not knowing that it was going to go on for more, for more episodes. Like as you see here, like these are all my playlists. Like I didn't know all this was going to come out of this one. Where's it at? Of this right here. I had no clue. I had no clue. So now I'm at a point where, and I'm still working through it. And I shared some of the behind the scenes detail. Is I want to make this a multiplayer game. To I want people to experience what I've experienced over the last 120 days. So over the next, 100, my next 120 days, I'm going to be really putting out. I'm already doing it. I've already started the process, but it's going to be more clear. So I'm starting this my thinking like I'm at zero. I have no subscribers, no views, and I'm starting at zero. I'm resetting, but I'm doing it in mind with how can I impact more people? How can this practice that I've discovered, how can I help other people to experience that? So that's what I'm thinking about. I wanted to share that with you before I'm here drinking my coffee here before I go to my office. So how am I going to do this? How am I going to go from a single player game to a multiplayer game? Well, over the last 120 days, I've collected a lot of pieces, whether that be people, whether that be places, things, tools, resources. I've collected a lot of pieces. I've attracted a lot of pieces into my ecosystem. So now it's really about just rearranging these pieces that make sense in a way and that's attractive to people to want to play this game. Because it's a lot of fun. And that's the next step for me, is like really rearranging. Like all the pieces are there. Oh wow, cool. It's on the get some. Anyway, rearranging the pieces that are already on the table and making it in a way that makes sense. So over the weekend I'm going to be thinking a lot about that, and then slowly starting to roll these things out, as they become more clear, and definitely keeping you in the loop as well. Process right now. Starting the process. Do you have things currently in your life that you need to rearrange in order to receive the best of who you are right now? Put it in the comments. What are some things that are in your life right now? I'm actually getting some water that you have to rearrange in order to be the best of yourself right now. Today was a gold mine of signals on Twitter. 3 entrepreneurs, thought leaders in a row really spoke to the conversation I'm having with you today about content and the transparency behind that content. The first one is Greg Eisenberg. He's talking about the state of B2B content. And one of the things that really stood out to me, or some things I've been sharing with you on this particular episode, is I'll just briefly read some of these. People want to see others cooking. Live jams, live Figmas. Show me how the sauce is being made. People want to hear real stories. Share with me the good, bad, the ugly. People want to laugh. People want to gossip. Self-explanatory. This is what's working. That's what he says. This is what's working right now. So, just want to put that on record. The other one is from someone I really look up to, Alex Lieberman, who is the CEO, founder of Morning Brew. He's talking about how founder-led content is more important than ever. So if you are a founder, CEO, leader, like figuring out, your lane in content is going to be critical. And he gives a lot of different tools and resources and templates to kind of like dial in your content. And then the last one, which really speaks to the multiplayer game here, is from someone by the name of Hip City Reg, who I've spoken to on many occasions. It says, set your squad, set your origin point, set your patterns. And this idea of setting your squad, multiplayer, here it goes again. Where's the origin point? And then set your patterns. So I just wanted to point out these 3 thought leaders. This came up today, all pretty much back to back. I saw them all like almost 3 in a row, and I was like, wait, I'm talking about this today on this episode. Let me capture this. So I thought that was pretty cool. So to be honest, today was not as much as productive of a day that I wanted it to be, because it just seems like things are just shifting, and my spirit and my soul knows things are shifting, and my mind's trying to catch up to the shift. So it seemed like today was more like I did a little bit of work, but I didn't get as much done as I thought I was gonna get. But oh, that's not good. That was close. Anyway, yeah. So what I was saying before is like it's really honing in on your purpose at the end of the day. It's really honing in on that purpose and having the intuition, the instincts to move when it's ready. So with that said,
If you made it this far, you might as well just subscribe. I'm telling you, you don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode.